Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our fourth Stress Less Holistic Health Challenge evening live. Thank you so much again for being here. Time is precious. You are precious to me. So I really appreciate you spending your evenings with me here 4 nights in a row. I am really enjoying myself, even though I'm very tired right now. I am very happy to be with you here again today because I have been focusing on you. I like focusing on positive things. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight, and how bringing gratitude into your life can really, really help with that. So, I hope you're all doing well. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Those of you coming on live here or watching the replay, I'm interested to hear how you're doing so far. What I've been hearing again is pretty great so far. It seems like everyone at least has one thing that they have really resonated with this week. So we'll see about tonight as well. This morning, I shared a post on positivity, and I suggested that you do a little journaling around some prompts that may help you to come into a more positive state of mind. So, thinking about the people and the things in your life that really bring you joy, and likely bring you harmony from that, and get you back on track when you are feeling negative. So, that's one way. And then the other way is expressing gratitude for all these people and things that bring you joy in your life and for yourself as well. So, we're going to explore that in a meditation in just a bit. And this will be a shorter session tonight because I know last night was pretty long. Um, just one thing I wanted to say here is that I know it's hard to be positive. I mentioned this in the post too. I don't consider myself a happy go lucky person. Um, I think I come off that way sometimes because I like to smile and laugh. But if you're friends with me on Facebook, you know that I like to talk about real things. And sometimes I get in arguments. Um, I am mindful of the intention that I put behind those posts, that it's not to instigate negativity, but more as education. And some people aren't open to that sometimes. But it's something that I feel like needs to be said. So I feel like that is different. Talking about challenging things is different from being negative. To me, that means being real. So knowing that there's a threat and you're talking about it, I feel like that is more caring, even though some people may think it's just negative. But anyway, you can think about that too, because one of my Facebook friends said the other day, "Oh, you're always so positive," and I was like, "What?" Um, but he also said, "You're very respectful," and I think that's what he meant, is that the way I talk about things is very respectful, and that I am not trying to stir up crap when I'm arguing. I want people's opinions. I want to hear another perspective, but it's not to make someone upset, which is definitely negative, and calling people names and stuff, which I know we're all experiencing that a little bit these days. So, anyway, I think that's all I wanted to say before we get into the meditation. So, when you're ready, I think you know the gist by now, that you come into a comfortable seated position. So, I'm sitting cross legged, and I'm resting my hands on my knees. Close our eyes, aligning the torso over the hips. Let me turn off my notifications really quick so you don't hear that again. Okay. And we'll take a few deep breaths to settle in. So hopefully this is becoming easier for you, these deeper breaths, each exhalation is like a big sigh. Even if you're not doing that out of your mouth, it's like, ah, and ah, my body is even more settled. Every breath. And we'll focus on the movement of the breath here to begin with. Watching its journey in through the nose, traveling down through the central core of the body. Remember, that's the Sushumna Nadi. As your breath is moving, it's exchanging important gases. It's feeding your blood. Remember, it's carrying energy with that, as we talked about yesterday. So each breath here is one more moment of your life. When you think of each breath like that, of course, gratitude wells up. This breath is so special because it's giving you life. And then we'll bring our awareness to the physical heart space. Where your heart is pumping that oxygenated blood and pumping out the waste to the lungs. It's related with our breath here. Doing its job to circulate this blood and energy everywhere in your body. And again, we're mindful here of how precious this life is, that's circulated by this important organ of the body. And then leaving your awareness at the heart, we're going to sink into its emotional aspect. Noticing what you're feeling here, if you were to name it. And we can appreciate our ability here to be open and to feel. Some people have a really hard time with this. It's actually very painful for them to do this. So your ability here to feel, which I know all of you do, or you wouldn't be doing this course with me, this is very courageous. And it's something you should be proud of. To be open and receptive, to be able to feel and express those feelings. We can be grateful for this, so grateful. Because it's this heart that helps us to relate to our outer world. Think of the people you love in your family, your friends, special business partners that you have a strong connection with. This connection is love that you are exchanging between each other. So we recognize that, because sometimes we don't like to name that either. That is love. We can be so grateful that we can feel it, and someone else feels that love and gives it back to us. And we can think about those beings in our life that give love unconditionally, our pets, who are just sponges of love, regardless of how we are showing up. Now I'm getting myself emotional. So we could think of nature. It probably takes the most crap from all of us, right? And gives us the most unconditional love. We live off this land. We can't exist without the sun. And you can think of all the ways that you're supported beyond that. This is our connection to our faith, regardless of your religion. This ability to be wide open in the heart, to connect, to be grateful for this connection. And from gratitude comes hope, comes trust. Bringing it back to our theme, when we're feeling that, we're not stressed, right? Because we know that there's an end to it. We know that change is inevitable. Let's take some deep breaths again. Widening your awareness to feel the whole volume of the body. With this breath again, we can feel the warmth, we can feel the love circulating. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and maybe join me with your hands to your heart as an expression of the connection that we've formed here with each other. I am so grateful for you, and I honor the essence within you. So, let me know how this felt for you. Obviously, I needed this. And so bringing it back to the challenge here, we have one more day, but 2 more opportunities to be commenting and liking these posts. There's still 2 rollers that 2 of you can win. I know Lori and Susanna have been trying hard on here. So you're likely to get it unless we have someone jumping in who's new and doing it. But that is it. I hope you are well, friends. Take your time with this if you need to do it later or tomorrow. So one more challenge in the morning, and then tomorrow evening we'll be wrapping this all up together. We'll be talking about the next steps. So I will see you then. Take care.